the Find Your Flow guy with us here today to answer the question, what is momentum? I'm here in sunny Southern California and I'm walking downhill to really get into the flow of momentum and what it is and why it's so important, not just in the sense of physics, but how it can apply to our lives and our jobs and our careers and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead someplace where it's a little bit warmer, a little bit drier, and talk about what is momentum.
Hello, all right, let's get right down into what is momentum. So momentum is something that allows you to move forward, and we're going to look first at the definition of momentum. So what is the basic definition of momentum? Well, it's a property of a moving body that the body has by virtue of its mass. So we have mass, we have motion, and that mass and motion is equal to the product of the body's mass and velocity, or speed. It's moving through space, through time, and that is the velocity of the momentum. So a property of a moving body that determines the length of time required to bring it to rest when under the action of a constant force or moment. So that is the idea of how we can think of momentum as it applies to a physical moving body. It's something that is moving along, and how long does it take for it to slow down if it's already been going? Second definition is the strength or force gained by motion or by a series of events. So the wagon gained momentum as it rolled down the hill. And we know that if we put rocks in that wagon, if we made it heavier, it would have more momentum as it rolled down the hill, and it would take longer for it to slow down. Once it hit the flat spot, the heavier it is. So that is how we can start to think about momentum. It's going to take more energy to get that wagon going if it was flat ground, but if it's on a hill, then the velocity is going to change, the momentum is going to change based on the level or the amount of mass. So let's ask a question. Is it easier to ride a bike while holding still or while you're moving? You probably already know the answer. While you're in motion, it's much easier to balance. When you're in motion, it's that much easier to keep in motion, to keep moving forward, and that, of course, is momentum. If you're riding a bicycle, it takes some time, some energy to get into motion, right? We're going to have to put in some energy to get it moving. Once we got it moving, it's much easier to keep it moving. We can even take our feet off the pedals and save energy and just coast, and that is momentum. And the more momentum we have, the longer we'll be able to coast before we need to put some more energy back into it to keep it moving along. So how does momentum apply to your life? How does it apply to your business? How does it apply to your relationships? These questions are really important as we start to think of momentum and how certain things can gain momentum and need a certain level of momentum to be able to achieve success. If we're starting a business, there's a lot of plates in the air that we need to balance before things start to work out. And it takes a lot of momentum to get to that point. So we might start off slowly and have a little bit of success, but then if we stop or take our feet off the pedals too fast, then we lose that momentum and we're basically starting over. And we know at the beginning is when it takes the most energy. So if we're starting over again at the beginning, then we're going to be spending a lot of energy each time we try to get going. But once we get going, if we can maintain that momentum, then it's going to work out for us a lot better. And the same goes for our relationships. Same goes for our health and fitness goals. It goes with so many different areas of life. That's why this momentum question, what is momentum, is such an important question. So there is actually a momentum principle, the momentum principle, if you will, and I want to share that with you. So the momentum principle, go ahead and pick up a free gift. Go to findyourflow.com/momentum gift, and I'm going to give you a free ebook around momentum, the momentum principle, and a little bit of free resources there to help you. Now that you've developed this momentum, let's keep the conversation going about momentum, hint, hint. And that way you can keep this going in your life. You've already started to develop momentum looking into this, watching this video. Now keep it going, learn more, see how you can start to apply this and leverage this in your own life. Go get the Momentum Principle freebie at findyourflow.com/momentum gift. And until next time, my friend, be flowing.